Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. If you are into photography or videography, you know that finding the right lens for the right price is like striking gold. Today we are diving into a real gem, the Samyang 35mm f2.8. And you might be thinking, but isn't that an older lens? Isn't it from 2017? Yes it is, but here's the twist. This lens is still relevant today as it was when it first came out. In fact, it might be even more valuable now than ever before. Stick around as we talk about why this compact little powerhouse continues to impress photographers, videographers and creators alike. Let's jump right into it. As always, we will start with the specs, followed by the image quality test and the conclusion. Released in 2017, this lens has always been known for its ultra compact size and impressive image quality. With a full-frame 35mm focal length, it's ideal for everything from street photography to wide-angle portraits and travel shots. And let's talk about the size. At its just 4.9 cm long and weighing only 86 grams, it's probably one of the smallest 35mm lenses you will find for full-frame. This lens features a wide f2.8 aperture, which is perfect for general purpose shooting and low light condition, especially when paired with the right camera settings. The design is minimal and sleek, with a body that feels solid without being bulky. The focus ring is smooth. This lens also has a 7-blade aperture which helps create beautiful smooth bokeh. It has a minimum focus distance of 35 cm and a 49mm filter thread. The best thing about this lens is the price. You can buy it on a used market for around €150 in a very good condition. It feels like a premium piece of gear, but it won't weight you down or take up too much space in your bag. What about the autofocus? This lens uses a stepping motor for autofocus, which is great for both stills and video. It's silent and fast enough for casual shooting, and that makes it a solid choice for videographers. Whether you're shooting interviews, vlogs or cinematic footage, you won't have to worry about annoying focus noise getting into your audio track. Sure, it's not the fastest autofocus system out there compared to some of high-end professional lenses, but it still holds its own. It's not sluggish, and for most it's more than sufficient for quick focus pulls or tracking moving subjects. Now let's talk about the most important thing when it comes to any lens, the image quality. The Samyang 35mm f2.8 delivers sharp, detailed images with impressive color accuracy and contrast. Even when you shoot wide open at f2.8, you will notice a sharpness consistency across the frame. There's very little softening or loss of detail, especially in the center, which makes it a great lens for both portraits and wide-angle shots. For street photographers, this lens is a dream. The 35mm focal length on the full-frame body gives you that classic wide-angle look without distortion and just wide enough to capture everything in a bustling scene, yet tight enough for more intimate shots. If you are shooting on a crop sensor camera, the effective focal lengths become roughly 50mm, which is also a great all-around focal length for portraits or environmental shots. One of the biggest surprises with the Samyang 35mm f2.8 is how well it performs in low light situation. With its f2.8 aperture, it lets in a decent amount of light, allowing you to shoot handheld in lower shutter speed without worrying about motion blur. And the image quality doesn't decrease noticeably in lower light either, which is pretty impressive for a lens at this price point. In the next minutes you will see a sharpness test and more sample images. Enjoy and see you again for the conclusion. Welcome back. As you can see from the last images, this lens has a really good image quality. So why the Samyang 35mm f2.8 still such a great option, even with newer lenses coming out every year? Let me tell you why this lens still holds its ground. First off, it's all about the value. In today's camera market, lenses have only gotten more expensive and the cost of high-end 35mm options has skyrocketed. This lens, however, it's still very affordable, making it an incredible deal for both beginners or professional photographers. You get a solid image quality, portability and reliable autofocus system without breaking the bank. For content creators, whether you're shooting video, vlogs or doing still photography, this lens is versatile enough to handle a variety of genres. The autofocus is quick, quiet and accurate, making it great for videography, where you don't want to focus noises interrupt your audio. Plus, the compact size means you won't look like a pro with a massive rig, which can be a plus when you want to be discreet or shoot in tight spaces. Sure, there are other lenses with faster apertures and perhaps a more advanced design, but the Samyang 35mm f2.8 punch way about its weight class. Lenses like the Sony 35mm f2.4 G Master or the Sigma 35mm f1.4 gives you a faster aperture or better low-light performance, but they come with a significant price hike and a much larger form factor. If you are not shooting in extreme low light conditions or doing professional portraiture, the Samyang 35mm more than holds its own. It's also versatile, whether you're rocking a full frame or a crop sensor camera. This lens performs beautifully. On a crop sensor bodies is essentially a 50mm equivalent, which is also a popular focal length for a lot of creators. To wrap it up, the Samyang 35mm f2.8 is still an excellent choice for photographers and videographers. It delivers sharp, high quality image in a super compact and affordable package. If you are a beginner looking for your first prime lens or a pro looking for something light and easy to carry, this lens ticks all the right boxes. It's versatile, reliable and best of all affordable, making it a fantastic option for anyone who wants great image quality without breaking the bank. I hope I was able to give you a good overview of this lens, and if you are interested to buying it, you will find the link in my description. Feel free to write your questions or suggestions in the comments. I will try to answer them as best I can. Don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the bell so you won't miss upcoming gear reviews. Thanks for watching and I will see you in the next one.